Alright, man, it's Unflawed the God, man. I want to start out first by talking about this unbiasedness and boss fest and how to get rid of it when you judging a battle. A great way is to create categories like who won in angles or who won on the schemes or who won in wordplay, who won in punchlines, who won in opening or closing, who won in these. Like when you do that, it's easier to create a better view of who had the better pen in the match. Which brings me to this Rizz J battle. You know, um, Rizz went first. I ain't gonna lie, he did his numbers. You know, he wrote 32 and we agreed to a 16. It's cool. It's cool. You needed all 32 of them. Um, Long story short, I read the first 16 at the beginning before I heard somebody say he won, which was his mother. We'll get on that in the end. But this first 16, I'm gonna keep it a stat. It was a bunch of light jabs. Keep it a buck, dog. Keep it a buck. Light jabs. Um, and he really didn't have no angles. Like that's like a real PG move to me. You know, it's not having any angles. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what really counts in the match. Cause when I went back and read it, you know, I read a couple of other name flips, but I also read like out of the way he write his paragraphs. He had a lot of bars that could have been used for anybody. Anybody. Mahogany. The person who said he was directly aiming at me, like, you know you don't believe that shit. And yeah, man, you know, out of a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give him like a 5 or 6, honestly. And which brings me to my verse. In my verse, I had 3 angles. You know, one was about his family, one was about the call out he made to me, and the other one, what was that shit about? Family, the call out, name flips. Yeah, he had some name flips. It just, I'll get on that later. Um, so yeah, man, starting off with the whole mom shit, you know, calling out Phoenix in the first bar. Just in case you missed it, I called you out. You know, don't run. I think you could take me, but I know deep in your heart you know you can't take me. Um, which, you know, I executed the mom and son angle perfectly because, you know, I ended with the first whole scheme about that with her. She called him her prince. She called Rizz her prince. So when I said that boy about the Prince Achilles, get drugged like the Prince in Troy, I knew it would go hit her harder than it hit anybody else. Probably hit Rizz too, but I knew it would go hit her. Which I feel that's what prompted her to be the first one to say he won because at the end of the day, it hit her hard, hard. And which made me to the best name flip of the battle, which was the, you know, either say you love God or be God fearing. If not, I ask him how his toast tastes, some shit like that. And I just know I ended with the Cop My Gun Wu Tang because it lead really with a ghost face, and you know, like nigga, I know you ain't never seen no shit like that in life, you know. So let me get back to these name flips. You know, he had a chili, something about some chili shit. Chili, dog. That's the best you can come up with in your thinking process. You know, I flipped my name better than you did, nigga. Had the Achilles, dog. Uh, the Holly Berry. Come on, dog. The name plus wasn't even close. And really, the whole battle, I stuck to my theme. You know, I hit him with the keep talking, your family won't make it to December. We battle November 30th. Think about that. It just went back to the mahogany. Me called now. She could have got it. Um, the call out. You know, I started off with the, you know, I called you out, blah, blah, blah. But I ended with the call, Holly Berry shit. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's why I feel like this is a bag. Wasn't even really close. His 32 bars probably made it closer than what it really seems. But if you really read the 16, body bag, unflawed the God.